Hi students, how are you? Welcome to our beautiful channel Chem High. So today's video we are going to learn relations between molarity, normality, molality and mole fraction. Because last video we learned how to calculate molarity, normality and mole fraction. What are the different formulae? Now relations. So relation between molarity, normality, molality and mole fraction. And we are also going to learn some problems, how to solve the problems related to this. Okay. So first one is just here four very important formulae. What are the relations? First one, relation between normality and molarity. So what is the relation between normality and molarity? Normality is equal to n into m. Okay, normality is equal to n into m. What is this n? N means it is a n factor. N factor means if the given is acid, basicity of that acid. For example, H2SO4, the basicity is 2. HCl, basicity is 1. Like that, if the given is base, acidity of that base. What is the acidity? Sodium hydroxide, the acidity is 1. And calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice, acidity is 2. Like that, salt given charge, nothing but how many electrons are charge, nothing but positive charge or negative charge. Oxidizing or reducing agents given how many electrons are transferred during that redox process. Okay, that is the n factor. So relation between normality and molarity. This relation is very important because in last video also I told that if any neutralization problems given, they will give molarity, but don't use that molarity formula direct. What is that molarity formula? M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2. Yes or no? So don't use that formula. First convert that molarity to normality. That is the easy method. So first we should convert given molarity to normality. Then we have to solve that problem. Neutralization problems given, follow this normality method only. Normality is equal to n into m. This is the relation between molarity and normality. And second one is what is the relation between molality and molarity? So molality is equal to 1000 m by 1000 d minus m2. M means here it is a molarity, this M is a molality, and this M2 is a molecular mass, gram molecular mass of a solute. I am taking here 2 means that is a solute. Two chances there. One is a solvent, 2 is a solute. Otherwise, one is a solute, 2 is a solvent. So different people, different they will use. So now I am taking 2 means it is a solute. So now it is a gram molecular mass of solute. So based on this, problems are there. So problem anyone asks, use this formula. Otherwise, one more question chance here. The following is the correct relation between molality and molarity. So what is the relation? This is one relation. We can simplify this one. So option like this also chance there. M is equal to m by d minus m2 by 1000. Can we use like this or not? Molality is equal to m by d minus m2 by 1000. This option given, it is also correct option. Yes or no? Otherwise, they will ask like 1 by m is equal to 1 by m is equal. They will give option like 1 by m equal to given. Now change this one, d minus m2 by 1000 by m. Nothing but it is not d by m minus 1000 m2 by 1000 m. Nothing but m cancel. So now what is the formula? 1 by m is equal to d by m minus m2 by 1000. If this formula given, this is also correct relation. Yes or no? 1 by m is equal to d by m minus m2 by 1000. This option is also correct. The following is the correct relation between molality and molarity. Otherwise, if density given, what is the formula? Between this relation only, d equal to given. Now what we should do? Just shift this one this side. D by m is equal to 1 by m plus m2 by 1000. Yes or no? Then shift this m this side. D is equal to density formula. Now D is equal to m into m plus m2 by 1000. Yes or no? So relation between molarity and D equal to given. Density is equal to. Now this formula given, it is also correct expression. Otherwise m equal to given. M equal to given. Now it is a D equal to m into m1000 and here 1000 plus m2. Yes or no? Now it is a m equal to given. Now what we can take? Shift this side. dm 1000 by 1000 plus mm2? Yes or no? So now we can take like a dm 1000 by 1000, 1000 cancel, dm by 1 plus mm2 by 1000. We can take like this or not. So now this is also formula relation between molarity and molarity. So what is the relation given? This option given, correct answer. Otherwise the option is like this, or the option is this type, or like this, and different chances. Okay. So any option given, just you simplify that. After simplification we will get that. So anyhow, for solving problems, what we are using? M is not this formula. M is equal to 1000 m by 1000 d minus mm2. So to solve the problems we are using that formula only. But any chance in options, it is the relation between molarity and molarity. Okay, this is the second one. And third one, relation between molarity and mole fraction. So what is the relation between molarity and mole fraction? Now 2 means there is a solute. Okay, x2 is equal to molarity by molarity plus 55.55. What is this one? 55.55. It is the 1000 by molecular mass of solvent. Here it is only for aqueous solutions, because aqueous solution means there is the water. Water molecular mass 18. 1000 by 18, that is equal to 55.55. Now I am using 55.55 means it is only for aqueous solution. Other than aqueous solution given, definitely we have to take formula like this: m by m plus 1000 by m1. What is this m1? Solvent gram molecular mass. Okay, this is the formula. But always we are using, they will give us aqueous solutions only. Direct we can use this formula. Okay, it is the relation between mole fraction and molarity. Otherwise molarity given 1000 x2 by x1. x2 means there is a mole fraction of solute, and x1 is a mole fraction of solvent, and m1. Okay, molecular mass of solvent. This formula we can use. This is the maximum problems based on this formula there. x2 is equal to m by m plus 55.5, or m is equal to 1000 x2 by x1 m1. Okay, and fourth relation, that is with respect to molarity. Molarity and mole fraction. What is the relation? Molarity, there's 1000 d x2 by x1 m1 plus x2 m2. This is the relation between mole fraction and molarity. So mole fraction molarity relation, mole fraction molarity relation, molarity and molarity relation, normality and molarity relation. These are the relations between molarity, normality, molarity and mole fractions. Okay. So now some problems based on this formula. So the first problem, start the problem. The first one is first copy this problem and try this. So the volume of 0.1 normal, the volume of 0.1 normal dibasic acid is sufficient. The volume of 0.1 normal dibasic acid is sufficient to neutralize 1 gram of a base that furnishes 0.04 moles of OH minus, 0.04 moles of OH minus in aqueous solution. Okay, so what is the given problem? The volume of 0.1 normal dibasic acid is sufficient to neutralize 1 gram of a base that furnishes 0.04 moles of OH minus. That can produces 1 gram of that base can produces 0.04 moles. 0.04 moles getting means there is a 0.0 gram equivalents. 0.0 gram equivalents of OH minus. So 0.04 gram equivalents of OH minus we are getting. Okay. Now this is the problem related to base and acid. Here it is the acid base. Nothing but neutralization problem. Neutralization any problem given, just use formula N1V1 is equal to N2V2. Instead of this, direct this we can use. Otherwise, normality into volume in ml, that is equal to, for example, normality. Volume in ml. Here number of milliequivalents. Yes or no? Normality is equal to number of milli equivalents by volume in ml. In last video we learned this formula. Normality is equal to number of milli equivalents by volume in ml. Now number of milli equivalents is equal to normality into volume in ml. So instead of this, what we can use here? Number of milli equivalents of acid, that is equal to number of milli equivalents of base. Yes or no? Milli equivalents of base. Anyhow, we know the equivalents, milli equivalents into 10 power 3, nothing but it's a 40 milli equivalents. Number of milli equivalents of base, that is equal to number of milli equivalents of acid. So what is the number of milli equivalents of acid? 40. What is the given normality? 0.1. What they are asking? Volume. So like this to milli equivalents we converted. This is very easy to solve. Normality is equal to number of milli equivalents by volume in ml. Nothing but number of milli equivalents of acid in neutralization. N1V1 equal to N2V2 we should use. Instead of that, very simple is a number of milli equivalents of acid always equal to number of milli equivalents of a base. So now it is equal to volume ml. So volume in ml equal to 40 by 0.1 equal to 400 ml. Yes or no? So this is the answer. What is the volume of acid, dibasic or tribasic, anyhow normality only given. No need to check that because equivalents we are taking. Okay. So next problem. So solve that next one. Molarity of, I am concentrating more on neutralizations and relations, because advanced level relations are very important and neutralization also. Okay. Molarity of 1m. Second problem, molarity of 1m. 1 molal. Molarity given. 1m aqueous NaOH solution. Molarity given. Molarity given, definitely they will give the density also because relation they are asking. Density of solution 1.02 gram per ml. Density of solution is a 1.02. So molarity given, molarity they are asking, density also given. So what is the formula? Molarity is equal to 1000 into m by 1000 into density minus m2. Yes or no? Otherwise what we used here? Molarity. After simplification what we got? Molarity is equal to md by 1 plus m2 by 1000. This is the molarity. Like this we got now after simplification molarity is equal to md by 1 plus m2 by 1000. Small m molarity, m2 means there is a molecular mass of a solute. So now molarity what they given? Molarity 1m. 1 density 1.02 by 1 plus molarity 1 and molecular mass of solute. This is the solute. So what is the molecular mass of the sodium hydroxide? 40 by 1000. Okay. Now it is equal to 0.04. 1 plus 0.04. 1.02 by 1 plus 0.04. Nothing but it's the 1.04. 1.04. So 102 by 104. It is equal to 0. So solve this. 0. Getting definitely near to that 104. Nothing but we will get 9. 0.98. Okay. Molarity they are asking. So yeah, this is the answer. It is the relation between molarity and molality. So what we did, direct formula, we know one formula, that is the molarity is equal to 1000 m by 1000 d minus m2. But this is simplified because we want to calculate molarity here. Molarity is equal to md by 1 plus m2 by 1000. Just substitute all, you will get the answer. Very easy to solve. Okay. So the next problem is, so next one, the mole fraction. The mole fraction of solvent in 0.1 molar aqueous solution. Now the problem related to mole fraction and molality. Okay. This is problem based on relation between molarity and molality. First one, neutralization. Now third one, the mole fraction. The mole fraction of solvent in 0.1 molal aqueous solution, see here mentioned aqueous solution is mole fraction. They are asking molality given. What is the formula? Mole fraction of solute is equal to molality by molality plus 55.5. Yes or no? Because aqueous solution given. So what is the given molality? X2 is equal to 0.1 by 0.1 plus 55.5. Okay. Now it is a 0.1 by 55.6. This is a mole fraction of solute. So what they are asking? Mole fraction of solvent. Because question is a mole fraction of solvent. X1 is equal to 1 minus X2. Yes or no? First simplify this one. Then X1 1 minus X2. So this how much we are getting? 0.1 by 55.6. It is equal to 0.0017. Okay. Then 1 minus this 0.0017. Okay. So it is a mole fraction of solvent. So molarity given, mole fraction they are asking how to solve that. Okay. Just simple formula, X2 is equal to molality by molality plus 55.5. These four formula if you learned, because advanced level almost they will ask problems related to these relations only. Just four formula practiced, then easy to solve. Okay. Otherwise first molarity given, molality given. Molality we should convert into number of moles. So from that number of moles we have to calculate the mass. Then from that number of moles of solute, number of moles of solvent. Then mole fraction is equal to N2 by N1 plus N2. Like this we should solve the problem. Okay. Instead of that, this is the direct formula. So next problem. Now normality given. What is the molarity? Very simple problem. Normality given, just molarity they are asking. Relation between, now problem based on relation between normality and molarity. So normality of 0.1 m H3PO3 is given is H3PO3. First definitely you should practice the basicity, acidity, all these N factors. So H3PO3, in description box I given one link, there I mentioned all the N factors also, different examples. So practice that. 0.1 m H3PO3 is molarity given, normality they are asking. Then what is the relation? Normality is equal to N into molarity. Yes or no? Okay. What is the N factor of H3PO3? H3PO4 equal to 3. How many hydrogens are there? That is equal. But H3PO3 not equal to hydrogens, because one hydrogen directly attached to phosphorus, like that we learned. Now it is a 2. 2 into, here N factor is 2. So 2 into molarity is 0.1. So it is a 0.2. Just normality is equal to 0.2. If you consider it is the 3, different answer, you will get wrong answer only. So 2 into 0.1. This is a normality. Okay. Molarity given, how to solve the normality. So next one. 138 grams. Now ratio, nothing but just mole fraction, how to solve. How to calculate only mole fraction. 138 grams of ethyl alcohol. 138 grams of ethyl alcohol is mixed with 72 grams of water. 72 grams of water. The ratio of mole fraction. Mole fraction of ethyl alcohol to water given. The ratio of mole fraction of ethyl alcohol to water. So what is the relation? What is the ratio? So what they are asking? Mole fraction only, just ratio of mole fraction. So given mass of ethyl alcohol given, mass of this water also given. Okay, mass of ethyl alcohol given, mass of water given, just mole fraction. What is the formula here? Mole fraction. Mole fraction of ethyl alcohol you take. Mole fraction of ethyl alcohol is equal to number of moles of ethyl alcohol by, for example, this I am considering as A. Okay, A by Na plus Nb. Yes or no? Mole fraction of that water I am considering as B. Nb by Na plus Nb. Number of moles by total number of moles. Now this ratio they are asking. This by this. These two cancel out now. Then it is Na by Nb. So first find number of moles of first calculate the number of moles of ethyl alcohol and number of moles of water. Number of moles of ethyl alcohol. Nothing but there is the mass by gram molecular mass. mass 138. What is the gram molecular mass of ethyl alcohol? C2H5OH. Gram molecular mass, how much we are getting? C2H5OH. Carbon 12, 24, 24, 25, 30 and the CF 16. Okay, that is equal to 46. Yes or no? 46 is equal to 3. Yes or no? Equal to 3. And number of moles of this water, 72. By H2O molecular mass 18. 18 4 is equal to 4. Now what is this one? It is equal to 3 by 4. Yes or no? So what is the ratio given? 3 by 4. Like this we should solve the mole fraction. Okay. So next problem. 20 ml of 0.1 normal. 20 ml of 0.1 normal. Next problem. 20 ml of 0.1 normal. Normality given. NaOH was required. NaOH was required to neutralize a solution of a dibasic acid. To neutralize a solution of dibasic acid. Dibasic acid. Weight of acid present in a solution. Weight of acid present in a solution. Solution and acid molecular mass given 126. The molecular mass of acid is 126. Okay, this is the molecular mass of acid. So what is that neutralization? Acid base neutralization given. Neutralization given, always we have to use the N1V1 is equal to N2V2. This is the better thing. Okay, N1V1 equal to N2V2. Normality into volume of acid and base. Now here weight they are asking. So instead of this, what we have to take? Weight by, I given this formula also. Weight by gram equivalent to weight of equal dibasic acid, weight of acid. So this we are taking as acid and this is a base. Okay, now we are taking by 1000 ml. Volume in ml given, that's why by 1000. NV by 1000 is equal to weight by gram equivalent weight. What is the normality? 0.1. What is the volume? 20 by 1000 equal to weight they are asking. What is the equivalent weight? Molecular mass 126. Given is dibasic acid. Dibasic acid given is 126 by 2. Okay, 63. So now here 63. So weight is equal to 0.1 into 20 into 63 by 1000. Yes or no? This is equal to weight. Okay. So solve this one. This is the weight of acid. So how much we are getting? 0.126. Okay. So simplify this one. So next problem. 0.126. The volume of just 63 twos are we have to do. Nothing is there. And next, the volume of 0.025 molar. The volume of 0.025 molar sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid required for the complete neutralization of neutralization of 25 ml of 0.03 molar calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide solution is, okay. See this, already I told that they will give in molarity but convert into normality. Why we should convert into normality? See that if molarity given, the formula is M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2. Here N1, N2 means these are number of moles in that balanced reaction, stoichiometric reaction. Nothing but first we should write the reaction. H2SO4 plus CaOH twice gives CaSO4 plus H2O like this. Then we should balance. This is a simple reaction. We can write, we can balance. But any difficult reaction given, writing that reaction, balancing that reaction takes time. So to save the time, what we have to do? Don't use this molarity, just use the normality. Okay. Here N1, N2 means number of moles in balanced reaction. So to get this one, first we should write the reaction. We should balance the reaction. Then what is that N1 value, N2 value we can find. So that is a time taking process. So to save that time, instead of this molarity we are using normality formula. So what is that? N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. Okay, nothing but convert this molarity to normality. Anyhow we know normality is equal to N into M. Sulfuric acid, what is the N value? 2. 2 replaceable hydrogens. 0.025 into 2. Molarity given. Molarity 0.025. Then normality 0.025 into 2. It is a 0.05. Okay, this is a normality. And here molarity of calcium hydroxide given 0.03. And normality 0.03 into acidity 2 into 2 0.06. Okay, now substitute this one. Volume they are asking. Normality 0.05 into V1 is equal to 0.06 into 25. So V1 is equal to 0.06 into 25 by 0.05. Nothing but here. Yes or no? Okay, just raise a 6 ml because this one cancelled. Okay. So it is equal to 30 ml. So volume of the acid required is a 30 ml. That's it. That's why we should convert into normality formula. So next problem. Why we should convert series? One more problem. (25 ml of 0.1 m 0.1 m KMnO4 given. KMnO4 is reduced by 25 ml of 25 only given 25 ml of more salt solution in the presence of dilute H2SO4. Nothing but in acidic medium. In the presence of dilute H2SO4, molarity of this more salt. Molarity of more salt. What is this more salt? FeSO4, NH4 twice, SO4 6 H2O. That is the more salt. So molarity of more salt they are asking. Molarity. Okay. Now this is a neutralization reaction, redox reaction. Okay. This is a redox reaction. So what they given? Molarity given. Molarity given means how many moles we required. Because here formula M1 V1 by N1 is equal to M2 V2 by N2. Yes or no? To solve this molarity, to calculate this molarity, definitely we need here N1, N2. N1, N2 means we have to write the reaction. Then we should balance that reaction. So instead of that, what we are using? So don't use this one. So what we are using here? N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2. So now molarity given. What is the normality? Kmn for acidic medium. Mn plus 7 to Mn plus 2, 5 electrons transferred. So 0.1 into 5. KMnO4. Normality is equal to N into M. 0.1 into 5. 0.5. Okay. And more salt. That is nothing but that is the FeSO4 ferrous sulfate. Fe plus 2 changes to Fe plus 3. So what is the normality? Normality of this one is equal to normality only we should find. Just normality we are finding. Okay. So here normality 0.5 and volume 25, normality into volume 25. So normality is equal to 0.5. Okay, and but they are asking molarity. Molarity they are asking means normality is equal to N into M. Yes or no? M is equal to N by N. Normality 0.5. What is the N value? Ferrous changes to ferric. More salt ferrous sulfate. So ferrous changes to ferric. Nothing but 1 electron plus 2, 2 plus 3, 1 electron by 1. It is equal to 0.5. That's it. That is the molarity. Okay. So one more problem. Find the volume of volume of 0.1 m. 0.1 m K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7 solution required to oxidize 20 ml of 0.6 molar ferrous sulfate FeSO4 solution. Okay. So what is the given one? Find the volume. Volume we should find. K2Cr2O7 molarity given. Here also molarity given. Volume given. Then what is the formula? M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2. Again N1, N2. We should write the reaction. We should balance the reaction. We are not using that. Then what is the formula? N1 by N1 is equal to N2V2. N1V1 equal to N2V2. So convert this into normality. K2Cr2O7 always 6 electrons transferred. Normality is equal to that equivalent mass equal to molecular mass by 6. Nothing but what is the N factor here? 6. So 0.1 into 6. 0.6 normality. Converted to normality. Ferrous sulfate Fe plus 2. Plus 2 changes to plus 3. What is the N factor? 1. So 0.6 into 1. 0.6 normality. This is K2Cr2O7. It is a FeSO4. So volume here 20. Here they are asking. This volume normality 0.6 into V1 is equal to 0.6 into 20. So V1 equal to 20. Yes or no? So answer is a 20 ml. That's it. If molarity used, writing reaction, balancing reaction, definitely time wasted. Okay, just convert into normalities. Use this formula only. N1V1 equal to N2V2. Otherwise, number of milli equivalents equal to number of acid equal to number of milli equivalents of base, or oxidizing agent milli equivalents equal to reducing agent milli equivalents. Okay, that also we can use. These are formulae. No problems based on molarity, normality, molarity and mole fraction. Okay, so in next video we are going to learn solubility of acids, bases, nothing but Henry's law. That is a very important concept. So what is that Henry's law? What are the applications of Henry's law? Okay, thank you.